Trump administration is going to be very pro-business and pro-economic growth, right?
Yep.
That's something that generally everyone would just associates with the Trump administration. I've had people that did not vote for Trump and do not like Trump say, well, at least it'll be good for the economy.
Right.
Like that's just a consensus belief. But I want to go through and look at each of his proposed policies, and from just a very just simple economic lens, what is the expected short-term impact on economic growth, and what is the impact on inflation? Tariffs, bad for growth and increases inflation. Next one, tax reforms. That's going to be positive for growth, so that's good for economy, but it's going to be inflationary, so that's bad for economy. The immigration policies. You send a bunch of people back home and you don't let new people in. It's going to be negative for growth. You have labor shortages, so that pushes wages higher and therefore pushes prices higher. Any pressure on wages is inflationary, so bad for economy. DOGE policies, reduction of the federal workforce, that's going to be a negative impact on growth. That's money that was people's income, and that income was getting spent, and now that's just, a big cut in government spending, which is going to be negative for growth, but it's going to be deflationary. So it's a good for economy on the inflation side. So my point here is there is this belief across the majority of the population that Trump being in office is going to be good for growth, good for the economy, good for business, and market prices reflect that because people's assumptions about how the world is going to look in the future is reflected in how they're positioning in their investments. And if you just look at it from just a very rudimentary, and not to say rudimentary is like not a good way to think about it. Like you're literally just you should like cause effect. Like this is just cause effect, like simple thinking about it. Like the overwhelming expected impact on the economy is negative from these policies.